Time to start on Trial 4 for Ace Attorney. Turnabout Goodbyes. Day 1 Investigation. From chapter start. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You suffered. And now, the perfect opportunity presents itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Oh wow, there's even a little animation. Wait, what? Wait, what, Edgeworth? Uh... Okay. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Cold Law Offices. That was unexpected. Hey Nick. Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the break. Oh, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for the rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, and a tip of the hat to Nessie the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently ESP is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Okay. He really... Oh, wow. Edgeworth killed somebody. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecution attorney known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long, rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Check again next time. Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes. Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder. What? When? Where? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Do they reset the profiles every... Okay, they do reset the profiles every case, I believe. Sister, spirit medium. I give the prosecutor and a ruthless man do anything to get a guilty verdict, and, you know... Yeah, definitely a murderer now. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath the waterfall. Do I want to go to the detention center or Gourd Lake first? I'll go to the detention center. December 25th, Detention Center Visitors Room. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Oh god. He's behind bars. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth? No, we don't have so much free time that we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me like this. Not like this. I'm so vulnerable right now. Hey, I didn't want to see you either, believe me. Oh, I gotta examine the cop. What's he gotta say today? This guard monitors the visitors room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Or maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. Have I had a chance to present my attorney's badge to him? I haven't. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth? Let me defend you. Ha! Ha ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. Well, what? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of the clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular. I cannot ask to do this. That awkward moment when presenting the attorneys the badge sparks up conversation. Well, at least tell me what happened. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're going to help you, that's what. Help me. You. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey. Sure you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the court. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know. I know that. But I don't want your help. Okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But, Nick... Oh, he left the room too. I guess we gotta go look at Gore Lake entrance then. December 25th, Gore Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened. Yeah, Gore Lake is in the middle of the park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Doesn't he work for Edgeworth too? So this is bad for Gumshoe in general. Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues, on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. I mean, just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits? Ah. Eek. Yo, hey, you're that guy. That hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Probably not. And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. he's like, oh, yeah, I'll help. You got me. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Well, he's kind of trying to defend Edgeworth this time. Edgeworth does hold his job, I'm pretty sure. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. I'll examine around first. The sign says Gore Lake Nature Park. This place full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I don't think there's too much I'm gonna examine here, but I might as well look around. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves today. What is it about winter that turns people into people? I don't know what, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Wait. Oh, that turns people into poets. Okay, I misread that. Your poetry does not have effect on anyone, Phoenix. Okay, so that's all just him trying to be a poet. Okay, good job, Phoenix. I'm proud of you. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. Let's talk with our good pal here. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all, the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. Hard to imagine that no one's standing up and to take a side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. I'm not sure how much help he's gonna be. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow. Okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gore Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? The cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did he get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? was said witness? Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyways, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night, and it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Is it true? No one would take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him, and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the Steel Samurai case. He kept saying right, over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want you to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you wanted to ask me about before I head back? Ooh. Oh, those are both good. I think I want the autopsy report. I'll go for the autopsy report. Well, yes, do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up an autopsy report yet. Oh, really? I was actually hoping for one. I'm still waiting for it myself, actually. Say, if you get the time, drop by this precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get into the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Detective Gumshoe gave you directions to the police station. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Yeah, I was about to say, surprisingly cooperative of Gumshoe today. Alright. So, everything's been examined here, and before I move to the next area, I'm going to pause this.